Bryan Kohberger, who is accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students, could face the death penalty. Now, prosecutors told the court that the murders were especially heinous and that Kohberger allegedly exhibited utter disregard for human life. He is in court today for a pre-trial hearing, and his team is expected to request a host of information from the grand jury proceedings that indicted him. Now, he did not enter a plea in this case, but the judge entered a not guilty plea for him. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson joins us now live. Steve, good to see you this Tuesday. First off, only 3 executions, just in terms of context here, have occurred in the state of Idaho in more than 40 years' time. So tell us about why the prosecution at this point is deciding to seek the death penalty.
Yeah, they're very limited, and I think part of the reason why we're hearing about it now, and as you may imagine, and as you're alluding to, it's a little bit complicated in the state of Idaho to file for the motion to pursue the death penalty. That's essentially now what the prosecution has done, but that adds sort of extra layers onto the legal process in Idaho. First of all, you're now kind of splitting the case, the trial itself, into 2 phases. There's the trial itself, of course. The jury will hear the trial, they'll deliberate, they'll render a verdict, and then it moves on to a second sort of penalty phase in which the jury has to sort of take in all the considerations that allow it to be a death penalty phase and consider whether or not they should rule on that as well. So it's 2 different phases of the trial. But even before you get there, you know, you have to sort of factor in the fact that it is now a death penalty case. So the defense has to build in a defense penalty defense, which requires a whole lot more litigation as well. The point is that all of this is expected to add extra time either onto the beginning or the end of the trial, or both. Morgan.
And Steve, the University of Idaho wants to demolish the house where those murders actually occurred before the new school year begins. But the parents of Kaylee Gonzalez, they're asking that the house not be torn down. Why?
Yeah, well, first of all, the university has said very clearly they consider it a healing step. They would like to have that house demolished before the start of the school year, which would be before the trial. And therein lies sort of the complication of this stipulation. The parents of the Gonzalez family, they feel like if there is more evidence in the house, or if there needs to be what's considered or called the jury walkthrough, that if you don't have the house, you don't have that evidence. So their argument is one of fact-finding, that if they need to have something either cased in the house during the trial, before the trial, that the jury needs to consider, and now you've removed the house, you don't have that evidence anymore. They're saying it's part of the evidence of the case. They'd like to see it intact, but the university really doesn't want that.
All right, NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson joining us. Steve, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.